Hello, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Yo, this is MNC Pretty Creek 423 TTV, and we're here to talk about some college football 26 news. Now, everybody has seen the trailer for college football 26. This is going to be the raw version. I don't know if I'll be able to edit this, but hey, it is. I want to give you all some news throughout that. We're excited for obviously coming to July. We're going to be getting ready for the game. If you get the deluxe edition, you get 3 days early. You get the standard edition, you got to wait until that Friday. Last year, I got the standard edition. I actually was trying to download it Thursday night when it hit midnight, which would be Friday. Couldn't do it. I actually had to wait until once I got off of work to be able to get it. Now, let's dive into it straight to it. We're not going to wait no time because I know you saw the cover. We will be able to have the video in the background for another video, but right now, let's just speed forward. I'm going to tell y'all most of the news. I do have extra news. I'll be doing a part two because I actually have been dissecting the trailer for both the college and Madden together, and obviously the college football trailer that just came out recently, and then also the Madden 26 trailer just dropped today, so I was going to talk about that too as well. Now, let's talk about college football 26. We're going to go for all the beginning. From the start of the beginning, we're going to hit y'all with a boom. It's going to be 10 new archetypes. Now, we have been dissecting because college football have been working on certain archetypes. Obviously, last year, if you remember, we had quarterback, we had running back, wide receiver, linebacker, and the cornerback, obviously, for defense. So you had quarterback, running back, wide receiver, linebacker, cornerback. They're going to add 5 more towards that. Now, the one thing I heard people say that they would love to be linemen, they love to be safety. Give a shout out to the kickers and punters, definitely for them too. But obviously, I know a lot of people are looking forward to how can we be able to build it. They're going to be in depth with more detail you can provide for your player, which leads me to believe would it add a face scan? Possibly, but right now I haven't got to that yet. But have definitely got into one that's going to be coming up is going to be you building your player towards having moments in high school. Now, in high school, they're not going to have that many games. From what I've been hearing, this is not proven. I will put it out, it's not proven. I've been hearing this around 4 to 8 games throughout high school. Because obviously, you're not going to play freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. It'll be amazing, but I don't think they would do that because obviously, people want to just have a chance to go to a great college. So you will be able to play a couple of games leading up to college, which leads you to the moments that you will have. Sort of like highlight reels. I guess when they say highlights, it's a wink, wink. Want to be able to see what you can proven to be able to prove and show to lead you to getting some interest in other colleges, which obviously leads to the deals. Now, as you improve to be better and better, you obviously will get college offer. It's not going to be like MLB The Show 25, where literally they'll show you this is the perk that you're making. This is the 1 to 5 stars of exposure, 1 to 5 stars of skill development. But they are going to add a little bit of that implement towards. Let me show you what college can be best for you as far as coaching, as far as abilities, as far as status, as far as exposure, social media. Obviously, will lead to your brand deal of what college you would pick. If you haven't noticed from the trailer, they showed the 3 to 4 hats. What do you think that means? Yes, they're showing that they will have the hat ceremony in the game. So you create your player, you can have the hat ceremony of what you're going to pick. Not only if you want to pick that, but you can also do the fake. They will also have where you can do the hat fake switch within it to go through. I think it's cool that College Football 26 will put that in there. And you can see from the trailer that's already been there where you can pick certain schools, whether it's Alabama, Tennessee, or Michigan, or Ohio State, or Penn State, whatever you decide to pick and go through. The Ohio State, I'm sorry, I apologize for national championship. Y'all got that. But I want to say there's different rules you can be able to pick and schools you can have. And I think it's great to have that hat commit because that hat commit will really show out a lot of great things and a lot of great attributes that can really help out throughout what you're going through the scene. Now, which leads to when you go to your school. Now, obviously, the college that you pick, obviously, they're going deep with social media as far as the questions get deeper, as far as trying to get continuity with your coach, with your teammates, obviously with your professors, because they are going to obviously include GPA that's coming throughout it. So when you go ahead and pick your college, let's say, for instance, you know what, I'm failing this college, but I kind of want to go to a different college. You can actually, after your first year, as last year, remember you was able to just, okay, wait till the end of the year, let me go ahead and pick a different college. This year, they're going to make it a little bit early, as well as if you commit to a college and you just don't like that, you can decommit out that college. They are making that option available for you to play that. So it's like they give you more of a feel towards college, university, which is pretty good. I think that that's great that they add that to it. Obviously, it gives you a little bit of insight of reality of what you're going to be poured into because a lot of things can happen within what you do, and a lot of things can circulate throughout the freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, or if you redshirt freshman, which some people might redshirt as a freshman. Now, When we go ahead to dive into it, NIL deals, obviously that plays a bigger part in what you go to. You want to be able to make sure what you build towards your college, because that also plays an impact towards going towards Madden. A little bit towards Madden, they're going to look at not only your attributes development, but your skill development with the team. Yes, they're going to add that a little bit. So a little bit of nugget I want to add. Just a little bit for Madden 26. We're also going to talk about Madden 26, but that's going to be for another video for another day. But I just want to give you a little bit of perks to our road to glory, just to give you a little bit of insight to that. Now, as far as the gameplay of college football 26 is coming in, obviously the light show. You're gonna be able to have teams that have light shows coming in, almost look like a drone, but like a little bit that comes in together that shows it throughout the symbol. You saw that in the last college football trailer. If you didn't, I'll definitely try to be able to highlight a link towards that in the description. I'll have it somewhere so you can be able to see that, and you can pause throughout that to go through. As well as they're gonna have different chants that you can interact throughout each stadium, especially going up against rival games because they get loud. What happens when you go up against a team that has a loud stadium? The crowd stadium pulse can creep. What's going to be the difference this year? The stadium pulse is going to be louder. It's going to be more rambunctious. It's going to be more shaking. You're going to have wide receivers trying to understand you. And obviously, the deficits or the bigger the moments that your opponent has on their home turf, the harder it is for you to understand if the game is close, especially when you go through weather conditions and when you go through the climates of the games. If it's sunny, it goes into rain. If it's rainy, it might be dried up. And they show different increments of how the game can be like during the day before the sun is setting. And then throughout the game, the sun sets and it gets a little bit dawn to where the game is starting. Maybe it's a night game. You go from the sun is setting to then it goes into nighttime, and then the lights come on, everything really sparkles up. So they add that perks to it, as well as adding the mascots being having more animations in it as well to be the showcase throughout that, which leads to what me and my brother was trying to play. And I'll have his link down in the description below too, as well as the link for the college football 26. Going into Dynasty mode and franchise mode, they actually are going to put cross play in a Dynasty mode and franchise mode, which me and my brother had trouble trying to do last year because obviously we both have next gen consoles. He has the next gen of PlayStation, I have the next gen of Xbox. He wants me to get a PlayStation, but I said, listen, but we need that money. So I want to say that they will have the cross play throughout this year. So me and my brother, we're gonna try again. Hopefully we can get that through. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it's cool for people to play that as well because college football, really impacted us after a 10-year hiatus, but they really have been building and building. I think it's beautiful, which leads to there's going to be a lot of impact plays. There's going to be well around 2,000 new plays in the playbook, offense, defense, and obviously going through different tricks you can play throughout that to have a bigger impact in the game, which would lead to when you have a close impact moment, you would notice the stadium and the crowd because they will have stadium music that will play. Yes, they are implementing more music and they are implementing more stadium style music towards it. Obviously, for Penn State, I'm not gonna say it, but this music when Michigan came to Penn State and it was so loud that they had trouble functioning, they had to call timeout, to Texas A&M, to obviously to South Carolina, to even going to the Ohio State, and even go to USC. So there will be different stadium music added to it that gives it a little bit of greatness that's built into it. So it's a lot of different news that's broadcasting toward, and obviously you want to be able to build your player up, and it gives you more fundamentals. And the ultimate goal is to be able to have fun, because while you're playing, you will actually have your player not only being discussed about the college that he's at, but also going to talk about your player as well, because announcers. And this is actually I found this video. EA Sport did post a couple of videos as well as some of the announcers from College Football 26 that post. We have been adding new sayings, new themes, well over 200 new sentences and new themes, well over 200 that they have added, not only in franchise mode, dynasty mode, and you can just play regular play now mode, expedition if you're playing online with somebody, or if you're playing expedition with a computer, or if you're playing online through Ultimate Team. They have added also new new voices and also new sentences and new history. It's really throwback history, but it's new history because they didn't have that College 25. They actually added more to keep you interested, so you can definitely be implemented into the game. So they want to add that to it. So really, it kind of brings you a hype environment The feeling I got for seeing the trailer is kind of like you're sitting down and you're hearing, you're feeling. Because I never got a chance to go to an actual college football game live as far as Division One. I was blessed to go to a college football game, but it was like Division 3 before. And I was blessed to go to a HBCU college football game. I was grateful to be able to go to them. I still would love to go to whether it be Penn State, LSU, Oklahoma, Alabama, the Ohio State. If I go to Texas or Texas A&M, I would love to be able to go to that type of environment, to be able to see that and to be explore that. And shout out to Boise State too. But I would love to be able to see that and be able to go through it. But I haven't got a chance to do that. Hopefully I get a chance that lifetime. But to me it feels like you can be able to enjoy it. Like it feels like if you have your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, if you have a niece or nephew, if you have a friend or a best friend or somebody that or you're watching it even live on like a gaming streaming or people are doing content, you're watching it live, it's almost like you can feel like your presence is there. As long as they got the volume up, it feels like your presence is there in the moment watching the scene. And so definitely excited for college football 26. My brother's actually my little brother's asked me like, what do you want to get for my birthday? I told him I wanted to be a surprise. And then he mentioned, hey, what about college football 26? And I was like, that'd be great. Cause my birthday is actually this month. The game come out next month. So I'll be grateful to be to get it. I might get the deluxe edition. Obviously it's gonna be a gift, so I definitely appreciate my family and my brother for that. But I do get that sense it's like you're actually in the game. I think they're adding much more info. And I gotta give a shout out to EA Sports. I know that a lot of people say this and that, but shout out to EA Sports taking into consideration for college football 25 and actually 26. Yeah, we know companies are gonna be concerned about the money, getting the money, getting the money. But I like the effort that's put into it because it's almost like a story filled. Yes, we love online mode. Of course, online mode has been crushing it ever since going back to probably 2012, 2013, and the huge development of online mode going to 2015. I'm sorry, 2014, 2015. I remember playing NBA 2K, playing NBA 2K15, NBA 2K16. It started dynamically changing and growing and growing and growing. And people that play Call of Duty, obviously Fortnite, Battlefield, Destiny, and Destiny 2, Star Wars, even people that play that. Obviously, going through the years of back with Halo, but that's a different story for another day. And even people that are playing games right now that have online modes features. Online modes and multiplayer has taken another level, another aspect towards going. They're even going through PC games like Stream, where you can go ahead and be able to get games, be able to play online. It's been amazing. But I do believe with online modes, it's great to have some sort of a story mode because not everybody plays online multiplayer every single day nonstop. Would I play some? Absolutely. But I love playing the story mode. Do I play online mode? Absolutely. I did it for NBA 2K. I did it for Madden for a little bit. I do a little bit for Stream. I even did it right now. When I be playing Need for Speed, I be playing racing games. Even I just have recently played Fortnite. Shout out to my friend. She had a friend that was on Stream. Um, I don't know if she was on her stream, if not, but I introduced them both, and then they was teaching me how to play Fortnite. Yes, I'm not a Fortnite everyday person, but I said, listen, I gotta get into it. It's always nice to play a new game and learn. The creation, the development is amazing. So I will say, I think you'll get that with college football 26. We're most likely probably gonna get more news coming because it's actually coming close to 1 month since the game will be released. Especially if you get the deluxe edition, you're gonna get 3 days early. So it's coming close to like a month away from that deluxe edition of college football 26. If you follow me on YouTube, please come follow me on Twitch. We're going to be doing a lot of different games. This video is only going to be on YouTube. I'm probably going to do small clips on Instagram, but the full video is going to be on YouTube. The next video we do for College Football 26, we will edit it. We will make it much better. But I will say definitely come follow me on Twitch, man. Right now, if you are a woman, if you're a female watching this video, we just had got off Twitch. We're doing a female version of MLB The Show 25, where we actually put a female. We're playing that. Actually having fun with that as well, too. And we're also going to go back. I got to finish the WWE 2K24 Female Edition. I got to go back to finish that. I know 2K25 came out, but I got to finish that. I got to be respectful. But come join on Twitch, man. We're having a lot of fun playing games, baseball, football, basketball. Right now, we're doing mostly baseball because for the fact that we're trying to gear up. We are playing college football 25. We're doing the Barry Sanders series. So come out and have fun with that, man. We have a bunch of laughs, have a bunch of jokes, man. Just have some fun, man. Like I said, come stop by, say hi. If you stay for a little bit, just come enjoy yourself, man. Appreciate y'all for this news, man. This is just a news getting for college football 26. Hopefully you enjoy. Like I said, if that helps you in your decision. And if you have any extra comments, any messages, please put them in the comments down below. If you have any messages, you can ask me throughout that. like I said, most of the news I told y'all are definitely what I've gotten from the trailer and what from EA Sports I put out there. I read some of the Instagrams. I know EA Sports probably definitely put 2 or 3 articles. I've only really read one of their articles, and I was looking at the information they put throughout their Instagram, throughout their Facebook. You know what I mean? So they definitely put out information. So definitely appreciate y'all for watching, joining, man. Always, if you watch me on Twitch, you know what I'm about to say. Positive love, positive life, positive gameplay. And as always, man, positive peace.